Percy is a little green engine that does many jobs all over the island of Sodor. And he also likes to play tricks on the big engines, and this makes him very cross. One morning he saw Gordon. "Gordon, you must leave the express today. The Fat Controller said you must go to the works." "What for?" asked Gordon. "For a new coat of paint." Gordon was delighted. Next he saw Henry, and told him he had to go and get a new coat of paint as well. Henry was very excited. Then he saw James at the junction, and also told him that he had to get a new coat of paint as well. "Oh my, I'll be the most shiniest engine on Sodor." Then Percy left. Later that day, Gordon, Henry and James arrived at the works. "What are you doing here?" asked Gordon. "Oh, no reason at all," said James. "Well, why are you here?" "Oh, no reason at all," replied Gordon. "What about you, Henry? What are you doing here?" "Oh, nothing. I'm here for no reason." Suddenly one of the workmen came out. "What are you three engines doing here?" "I'm here for my new coat of paint." "What? You're here for a new coat of paint, James? I'm the one getting a new coat of paint." "No, you're not. I'm the one getting a new coat of paint." "None of yous two are getting a new coat of paint," said Henry. "I am." "What are you talking about?" said the workman. "None of you three engines are booked in for a new coat of paint." "You're wrong. The Fat Controller said. Percy told me this morning." "Percy told me this morning," said James. "Percy told me this morning as well," replied Henry. "Percy told yous? Right." "Percy! Percy! You will pay for this, Percy!" "Now get back to work and stop wasting my time," shouted the workman. Terence laughed. Meanwhile at the station, Gordon's express was waiting, and James's train was waiting as well, and so was Henry's at the harbour. Everyone was saying what a bad railway it was. Meanwhile, Percy was feeling very pleased with himself. "Silly big engines," he said to himself. But that night in the shed, the Fat Controller spoke severely to the four engines. They all felt very silly. The next morning, the three engines were still cross. "Disgraceful!" fumed Gordon. "Disgusting!" said James. "Despicable!" added Henry. "He can't get away with it." "Don't worry, he won't," said James. Then he whispered something to Gordon and Henry. "Good idea," said Gordon. "He does it on us all the time. We'll do it on him and see how he likes it." So later that day, Henry saw the trucks at the coaling plant. "I believe Percy has to take yous to the coal bunkers today." Yes, he does," said the trucks. "Well, what he has been saying about yous is just horrid." What? Well, what do you mean? What has he been saying about us?" "Oh, I will have to whisper it. I couldn't possibly say it out loud like Percy did." "He said what? How dare he say that about us?" "Well, I'm not a truck," said Henry, "but I certainly would never let Percy talk about me like that." And then Henry left. The trucks were fuming. "No one speaks about us like that. Especially that Percy. We'll pay him back. We'll pay him back. He will regret the day he spoke about us like that," said the trucks crossly. Then Percy arrived. The fireman fastened the coupling, and then he set off. The trucks went smoothly at first. "Right, now for our plan," one said. "Hold back! Hold back!" they shouted. Percy started to struggle against the trucks. "Help! Percy shouted. Then there was trouble. The trucks came to a set of points and derailed. The trucks were delighted. We've won! We've won! They laughed. Oh no! We've blocked the main line! And Gordon's gonna be coming down with the express! I will phone to warn the signalman, said Percy's driver. Moments later, Gordon arrived. That signal was far too close. Luckily I didn't crash into them trucks, he said crossly. What are you doing, Percy? Are you trying to delay the express 2 days in a row? No, it wasn't my fault, squeaked Percy. Just then, the Fat Controller arrived. What is going on here? You've caused delay. It's not my fault, sir. It wasn't me that blocked the line. It wasn't my fault either. The truck started playing tricks, said Percy. Then the Fat Controller turned to the trucks. Percy deserved it, shouted one of the trucks. He called us old coal mines on wheels. I did not. Yes, you did. Henry told us you said it. Uh-oh. Henry told you? Then the Fat Controller turned to Gordon. Do you know anything about this, Gordon? Well, we might have wanted to teach Percy a lesson. You may have wanted to teach Percy a lesson. Well, listen, Gordon. That lesson may have delayed the express 2 days in a row, and people are going to start laughing at my railway. I'm sorry, sir. And I'm sorry too. Gordon and Percy felt very silly indeed. That night, Percy spoke to Gordon, James and Henry. You know, I played a trick on you yesterday, and you paid me back the day. So that means we're even. So how about we take a break from playing tricks on each other for a while? Well, very well. But the next time you do play a trick on us, we will pay you back without it backfiring on us, said Gordon. Percy laughed, and then all the engines sat happily in the sheds.